But anyway, welcome back, guys. We are back to go ahead and start up the Clash trial. I know that was a mean cliffhanger, but we gotta do those. We gotta do those. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the hell's going on. Status of the dead body. Then Mondo looks
but
pissed.
I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Operandi. Oh, he's talking about the way that she was killed. Ah, okay. But the thing is, like the scissors, you remember that? I just have to focus on remember Chihiro's body. That might have the answer. Like, she didn't have any stab wounds or whatever. That should prove that what he said isn't quite right.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you
really expect perhaps if you had an alibi? Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
It's gotta be a skill that slows down the targeting reticule from moving.
The modus operandi matches completely.
No, that's wrong.
Not completely. The stab wounds, bro.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Calm down! Goddamn!
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Yo, they said Chef Boyardee, yo, that shit was on spot, though. They used to fill me up when I was a kid. What you trying to say, though?
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
Yo.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Oh, this game, though. There's one clear difference between the murders. Let's see a clear difference. The style of the bloody message, the victim's fatal injury. Yeah, it has to be the damn scissors.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Oh my god, we have scissors. Yo, if this turns out to be somehow not Toko who killed him, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hang out with Toko and then I'm gonna give her scissors. Yo, that would be hilarious. We gotta do it. Survive this case, Toko, and I'll hook you up with a pair of scissors.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
What?
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related how she was suspended, the cord, or the rope, or whatever. So she kind of gave us hints. How the body was posed, maybe. What was used to suspend? Yeah, what was used? Okay.
I got it!
Yes, getting my health back.
Remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Rope-a-dope.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And rope-a-dope.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Dude, you have to be so strong to be able to do that, though. She don't look that tough.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Even when she leaves, she in trouble because she going to jail, even if she get out of here.
And you know what else?
What?
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac.
Big Mac? Are you referring to
Big
me?
Mac, the Big Mac Daddy, yeah.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Let's go.
Huh?
There's another difference?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
They were guys. They were all men.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
I didn't see not a one girl murdered in there, now that I think about it.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
The little lolly girl. There was a pattern surrounding Genocide Jack victims in Chihiro good fitting. They were all male. Yet Chihiro was their lover. Chihiro was a girl.
I got it!
Yeah,
Is
getting
it
that health
because
back.
Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yep, Ken. Yeah, luckily I was going through the damn names and I looked at the pictures because they were all men. I was right. Yes.
They were all guys?
Yup.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Yo, Byakuya, you next, bruh. You next.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
What the hell?
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
What the hell?
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
True indeed.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
I don't think we should give her scissors. Now that I think about it, I don't want to die. So never mind, we ain't giving her no scissors.
Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Hmm? Whoa! Damn, she has scissors! God damn.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you!
I ain't hanging out with her no more.
I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore! Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases, and that is Byakuya. What, you can... Oh my god, you can select yourself? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Yo, they had to go up for Sakura. Kyoko, I'm pointing my finger at you. We don't know anything about you. Look at Byakuya. Look at his face. Yo, if you look at their faces, it's completely different. This is hilarious. Alright, let's go for Byakuya.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Togami? He ain't Yagami. He's just a Togami.
Then the reason you pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was...
He's the third branch family from the Yagamis.
Because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it.
Whatever.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Before he found the body. It's suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker room. So let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
You never talked to me.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
Never talked to me.
Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to non-stop debate. Stop adding elements as we go along. You're making it too hard. We're gonna add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle button, or if you touch and hold the weak spot on the screen, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. What? If you shoot or change the truth bullet. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. What's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, so I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Oh, then get lucky and have fun. God damn it, dude. Look at my file number 2. Alright.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Before we found the body.
But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Sure.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
So this is basically one thing. Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there. Because it doesn't make sense how he could have known that before we even find out. Okay, we need to make the contradiction clear.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity
So it completely changed it.
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's
So what do I do with it now? Do I
strange-
shoot it? Alright. So many damn different things, dude. Alright, so after you convert it, after you convert it, what do I do? So so I basically absorb it, convert the damn ammunition, and then shoot it somewhere else.
I wish you'd taken me with you.
That's what I have to do. I'm thinking that's what I have to do. Because it turned green, as you see.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the
But he was acting weird. If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the... That's a natural reaction. The
Victim was Chihiro, who was it. So of course I would
Oh,
suggest
what?
we check
I
the
missed
girls'
it?
locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
What's so strange? You wish you'd taken me with you.
Here we go.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls'
How do you know it was a girl anyway?
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
Hold on.
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
A flashback bullet. That's what we got. Flashback bullets.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is.
I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Look at Kyoko like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't responding to that. The differences between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The guys. Evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Let's find out. Make your argumento. Library desk purple. Oh, dude.
What? The difference between the cases?
All right, let's listen.
Explain it again?
Let's listen to everything.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
We know
I
that.
use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But
What the?
Chihiro
I didn't
was
touch
suspended
anything.
with- It
Oh,
was
I
some
touched the
kind of
back
rope.
screen, that's why.
Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
No, it wasn't a rope, it was an extension cord, remember? I guess it's possible, but first, the item that had been found that was used like a rope, but it wasn't actually a rope, it was an extension cord he found in the damn desk
What?
drawer.
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Speed it up.
But Chihiro was suspended
It was some kind of rope. That's right.
And there must be something very
What happened if it really was
Hey,
Toko?
Byakuya,
That'd be
where'd you
crazy.
get
And
it
she was
from,
just
huh?
so smart.
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
That is wrong. Break point.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Oh yeah.
Because, you see, that rope, Or should I say...
Before you say the next statement, you gotta point your finger vigorously at Byakuya. Do it!
that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Oh, he didn't do it.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
And then he's probably gonna say, how did I get in the girls' locker room?
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
What?
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did
It
it.
could be somebody else again.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, there's something off about what he just said. Genocide Jack's presence. Can I look at the select button? Oh, they won't let me look at what he just said, dude. Alright, so we might have to rely on my any, meeny, miny, mo skills right now. Any, mini, miny, mo. Catch a dagger by his toe. Any, mini, miny, mo. Let's think about it. Let's not even do that. Scene of the crime. Changing room posters. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really focused on that for a second. That last statement he made, I was not focused. Whatever, I'm gonna say the crime scene. Maybe not. You know what, let's say the scene of the crime.
I got it!
Oh nice, I got it!
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Oh yeah, to change posters and stuff.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who's been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never had even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, keep up, Ishimaru.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Yeah, the posters and shit, we got that. So let's show the poster or the stained carpet. Let's show the posters first. 2 locker room posters. Oh, I had to put triangle.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yup, posters, bruh.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel.
Big boob.
But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
Yes.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker room.
Yes, the stained carpet that Sakura dropped her coffee on.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
Oh my god, I just realized how loud the game is right now. Yo, the game is maddeningly loud for you guys on stream, my bad. God damn, I didn't realize it, guys. I just now got it. Here we go. 6, that should be good enough. Alright, sorry if that shit was, you know what? I'm gonna call it a break. I'm gonna take a break for now. I need to fix the volume. I just fixed it, but I'm gonna take a break anyway. So I'll see you guys later.